Hi guys, I'm back with another video. So in this video I'll continue with the type of events. So today first we will study what is mutually exclusive event. Let's see. When the occurrence of one event excludes the possibility of occurrence of another event, the events are said to be mutually exclusive. So here the definition itself explains the concept of mutually exclusive events, which is that if when the occurrence of one event excludes the possibility of occurrence of another event. So let's take the example for this. Tossing a coin. Tossing a coin is like if we say that it can only occur head or tail. So in both the situations, whether it occurs to be head or whether it occurs to be tail, if any of these are occurring, then the possibility of occurrence of another event will be excluded. Like if we toss a coin, we cannot get both head or tail at the same time. So similar way we can say that it is an example of mutually exclusive events. Similar way the another example is left or right. We say that we are turning to left, or we can say that we are turning to right, but we cannot turn to the left or right at the same time. It can be only to the left or it can be only to the right. So these two events, turning to left or right, are two mutually exclusive events. Now let's take another example. Tossing a dice or roll a die. So there three different statements are given. A is observe a 6, B is observe a 3, and C is observe a number greater than 2. And here three questions are asked, the subparts of this question, that A and B, are they mutually exclusive? B and C, are they mutually exclusive? And A and C, are they mutually exclusive? So we have to solve this question. So let's see. A is observe a 6 and B is observe a 3. So 6 is a different number and 3 is a different number. So when the probability of occurring 6 and probability of occurring 3, the probabilities are the same, 1 by 6, but these two events are different. Observing a number 6 is different and observing a number 3 is different. So this is mutually exclusive event. As they do not have anything in common between these two events. So let's see B and C. B is observe a 3 and C is observe a number greater than 2. So in a dice, if we see that what are the numbers which are greater than 2, they are 3, 4, 5 and 6. So these four numbers are greater than 2. And in the question it is asked that are they mutually exclusive events? So B is observe a 3 and C is observe a number greater than 2. Here 3 is present and in C observe a number greater than 2, 3 is present. So in both these statements there 3 is common. So it is not mutually exclusive event. It will be mutually non-exclusive events, as the definition says, when in two events A and B have at least one common outcome between them. So it will be mutually non-exclusive events. It will be mutually non-exclusive event. Now let's see what do we mean by A and C. So they are asking for, is A and C are mutually exclusive or not? A is observe a 6 and C is observe a number greater than 2. So similar way as we solve this part, we will solve this part also. In A part, they are asking for observe a 6, and in C, observe a number greater than 2. So 6 in this and 6 in the second part, they are common. So it will also be mutually non-exclusive events, as when in two events A and B have at least one common outcome between them. So 6 is common in between A and C. So it will be mutually non-exclusive events. Similar way you can solve other questions and try to know that what are mutually exclusive events and what are mutually non-exclusive events. Then it will be more clearer to you. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys like this video. Like, share, comment and subscribe. Stay tuned and thank you.